Here tonight, but a little change in net for the Nittany Lions, and while Kevin Radler played really well in net last night, they're going to go with the platoon of Josh Fleming, the freshman out of Montreal, Montreal, Quebec, actually leading the Big Ten in save percentage after that massive game between Michigan and Wisconsin, which resulted in a 7-4 win for the Michigan Wolverines. Now Fleming leading the Big Ten in save percentage.
These are two goaltenders that rank at the top of the Big Ten in goals against average. And will put it up ahead, play on the boards. Kind of trying to bring it up in front. And Sagi, a little setup there as he poked it out of Fleming. And neither Penn State nor Michigan State likes the play so far. This is a continuation of what we saw last night. And usually what you see in the college hockey landscape is game two, if we saw a lot of physicality in game one, only amp. Here comes Schoen, dancing with the puck, leaves it. Here's a shot, quick chance. Penn State can't get it to go. Crespo had the look, now Schoen again. Augustina battle in front. They'll stop play again. Physicality just continuing to amp up. We're only 2 minutes and change into this one.
Yeah, you see Nathan Mackey already. Keep them away from Augustine as much as they can tonight.
Third line of forwards out there for Penn State. They're responsible for the one goal, but here's Stramel, his shot, and scores! Right away, Michigan State gets on the board in game two. 1-0 Spartans. First line for Michigan State, getting it done. 2:31 into this one.
Charlie Stramel is a guy you expect from the Spartans to be all over the score sheet. He's going to score his 4th goal of the season. Just excellent job getting into the right spot, and it's a great job from his line mates there to find him in the slot. He's just going to fire it right there, picks his corner. Low blocker past Fleming, and that's a difficult early shot for a goalie who hasn't really had an opportunity to settle into the game yet, and those are going to be difficult every single time.
Just a freshman in net for Penn State. As now here's a breakaway for the Nittany Lions. 2-on-1, shade the shot and a save from Augustine. Quickly now, Misa fires one in. Up on top now, Lawback over to Smith. He'll shoot, and Augustine puts it right in the glove.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that last night from Trey Augustine. He's
still with the puck. Far side takes a hit, now has an opening. Inside, shoots, can't get it to go. Fleming with a great positioning there and keeps that puck away and prevents the Spartans from double auto. Back for Crespo, the assistant captain. DeMarsico now inside, a chance. Augustine, great positioning to deny it. Probably on the same projection here as Romani chases after the loose puck. Here he goes, the freshman. Fleming there, lead the shot. Swinging it for Michigan State in their own attacking zone. Shouty, loose puck, here's Mackey. Can't get a firm stick on it. They'll send it around and out of play. Chances just continue to pile up. Ball back now. Over to DeMarsico. Looking for Schoen as Augustine will take it off the boards and put in. Third line out there for Michigan State. Misa now leaves it for Nielsen. He'll take over for the Spartans. A pass in, Lee, a quick shot. They can't get it to go. Fleming was ready for it. Nielsen now. As Fascia loses his stick. Up ahead, Godowski. For Penn State, Stramel trying to keep it in for the Spartans. Will end up on the stick of Jackson Smith before another turnover. Here's Stramel. Pressure comes from Penn State as they'll get the puck back. 1:30 to go, and we talked about how big it was for Michigan State to take the first intermission lead in last night's game. As Stramel has the puck again, cross, and there's Porter Martone. Scores! Back of the net again as Michigan State has doubled their lead. We talked about last night how big a 1-0 lead was at the end of the first for the Spartans. How about 2-0 as Porter Martone does just that?
Yeah, this one, just no chance for Josh Fleming at all. You got to get a little help from your defense there. Just Stramo to Martone, right?
To go in this period, a fight for the neutral zone won't result in any more scoring. That'll do it for the first 20 minutes. Throughout last year when Michigan State was ranked #1, got a shootout win and a regulation win as well over the Spartans. Pretty quick, Fleming was ready for the challenge. Here comes Van Sage now, leaves it for Lindstrom. He shoots and can't get it to go. Back-to-back good chances for the Spartans as they try to add to their tally, their third goal.
Yeah, Josh Fleming has come in and started.
Up to 16 on the night. Smith clears it, but Spartans take it away. Here's Van Sage, a good chance on the left circle. Lindstrom cycle it around, will cause the Spartans to reset before Charlie Serrato can come up with a puck. Quick 2-on-1 here, finds Wiebusch, and a save from Trey Augustine. In that first period, but Penn State still only a couple here in the second. Here's Serrato, his shot, and believe that hit off the post. Goes out of play. A chance there for, has Russell with him. Right in, leaves it for Russell. Bouncer in front, and Fleming comes in and collects. Daniel Russell just ran out of space to try to control that puck. Josh Fleming gets on it. Still battle for it on the far side. Quick shot here, Starback, and a save from Josh Fleming.
This third line for the Spartans, always very lethal. You might look at them and say, hey, an entire line of freshmen. What's Coach Adam Nightingale think?
Two-goal game for his offense to try to catch up. Manisto, quick shot. Here comes Shouty. Loose puck in front, and Fleming on it once again. Bear rug to get on that puck. And he saves another chance away from the Spartans. Face off in the neutral zone, won by Penn State. Here's Nolan Collins, over for Shea Van Olm, trying to find Katzen on the other side. Can't find a stick. Here comes O'Connell now, has Van Sage trailing. Here comes Van Sage, trying to get it over to O'Connell and can't do so. Quick will work in, shoot on Augustine, and he makes another save. Now in the neutral zone, Shouty looking for Russell. Ralph off the bench, pokes it behind. More changes coming for the Spartans. Ralph dumps it down, Stramel working on that near side. Back for Russell, trying to go in the middle. Ralph will shoot it in, and they score! How about it? Ralph with the shot. We'll have to see if there's any deflections, but Michigan State has a huge goal here in the second.
Colin Ralph gets his first point as a Spartan, and it comes from a ripper from the blue line from the St. Louis draft pick back in 2024. The transfer out of St. Cloud State through traffic, uses the Nittany Lion.
For a goal here, bodies flying in the neutral zone, up for Jackson Smith. He'll shoot off the pad of Augustine, Spartans clear it away. Looks like here, though, we'll have another stoppage. Might have another penalty upcoming. From Lawback. We'll send it by the goal line, and Augustine makes the glove save. Back up front now, here comes Van Sage. Pustered away by Smith, working in, loose puck. Lindstrom trying to get there before Fleming can get on top of it. Some extras still going on after the play. Trying to find Lawback on the other side. Now up, here's Romani, working with the puck. Shoots and has it taken away. 5 seconds to go. Wiebusch behind the goal. And Spartans back to full strength. Trying to find McKenna, and quick in front to Marsico with a shot. Augustine there, and the brick wall prevails again for the Spartans. In Penn State, Misa, his shot. Augustine hugs it in and takes it over. Get a quick break. McKenna with a puck. He'll fire a quick shot. Augustine adds to his save total.
Smart play there from Trey Augustine to play that out and let the period run out. And they're going to be able to talk about this lead heading into break.
Michigan State has not scored 3 or more goals. It was against New Hampshire, their 2-0 victory. And of course last night, they get to that mark here in the second period, and we can only work in. Lawback. Penn State in desperation mode for this whole period and trying to score. And
He's with RIT.
around the Thanksgiving break time is when that schedule extends to. Here's Dowiak, shot on Augustine, another save. Chindagraves will swing it around. Behind the net, Romani trying to get a piece of it. Crespo will send it ahead. Here's McKenna, and just too far in front as Augustine takes it. And they might not like this as McKenna goes crashing into Trey Augustine. But emotion staying tame for the moment, period. Lindstrom, a big hit on Lawback. Here's a shot from Patrick Geary into the glove of Josh Fleming.
Yeah, Michigan State has just kind of come out flat-footed.
For a moment, Spartans have numbers. Shouty over to Mackey. Nice play to brush it away from Fascia. Van Olm has it taken away back. Here's Misa trying to find a cut and Nittany Lion. Trying to center in front, Augustine.
Gavin McKenna's been shifting with multiple lines to this point.
Dandowiak a shot. Augustine another save. Here's Ford though. Over for Martone, now for Russell. He'll work in, shoots, loose puck. Who wants it? Behind the net, it goes. And Jackson Smith takes it up for Penn State. Webush now, working in on Augustine, and he'll just glove it and collect.
It's another great scoring opportunity on one end for Michigan State. That's going to turn into a rush on the other end.
Where you might need to go in desperation mode. Riker Lee, another great chance, gets a shove from Crespo, and bodies are flying here in East Lansing. Watch out with 6:09 to go. It finally represents the boiling point. Continues to go. Whoa! And now he goes to the bench. Penn State opts for the extra skater, empty net. Spartans will cycle it around. Empty net opportunity, they'll send it up ahead. Here's a chance, there goes Russell. Stramo all alone, the dagger! Charlie Stramel, his second of the night, puts Michigan State up 4-0.
And that's the dagger right there. Just not what you want to see from the Penn State Nittany Lions. Had all 5 players push too far in, and you allowed not one but 2 Spartans behind the last line of defense. And again, it's the unselfishness that Adam Nightingale talked about with Tommy Ministo, but it's just moments ago. You typically tend to find when your team's down by a lot late in the game, you start taking a little bit more penalties.
Something to watch out for. Charlie Stramel with 2 goals here tonight. He's on the ice trying to find his 3rd. Basgul at the point for Romani. Back to Basgul. Romani finds Russell. Go in the middle. Romani the shot. He scores! The freshman Anthony Romani makes it a goal in back-to-back games. And the Spartans are up 5-0.
Anthony Romani makes it a trio on the season, gets his 3rd goal. He started off the season with Michigan State's 1st goal of the regular season on the power play, and he's gonna go ahead and look like in this game with a goal on the power play, while the overrated chance from the Munsters coming down in this one. Cross crease pass from Russell to Anthony Romani, wide open on his strong hand.
Chance for Michigan State to really blow the doors off. Russell back to Romani, shoots, and into the glove of Fleming. 45-second weekend, and how impressive it is. 2 seconds left, and that's all she wrote. Bring out the brooms here in East Lansing. Spartans sweep the number 3 team in the land and prove to the nation why they belong at number 1.
That was an excellent game from Michigan State from top to bottom. From the back half, Colin Ralph sliding a goal from the 3rd line scorer, and Anthony Romani all the way up to the 1st